Thanks for checking out this highlight from Epic Loot Radio. If you want to see the full podcast after the highlight, just check the top link in the description for more.
Outriders has got everybody captivated right now. I mean, I'm definitely going to be covering on my channel, and I know you guys are too. So I don't know. They got a tough road ahead of them, even with their paid expansion that they've got coming up. I mean, they've got a tough road ahead of them, especially if Outriders does it right.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do have that, that competition going into Outriders where I think we're hungry for as gamers is that is for somebody to come out, do it right at the start, even if you have a couple of missteps. Like gamers are going to be like, yeah, okay, they need to patch this or change that a little bit, but at the core, you got your crossplay, you got like great like these amazing 4 classes, lots of crazy builds, ways to upgrade your gear. There's so much that the game seems to have learned from like other missteps and hopefully other games. And and that should give it a strong thing. That brings we'll have a topic here. This is our first topic, talking about what we're doing. What does our day one of Outriders look like? But like when we talk about here Anthem in just a few minutes, Anthem's got a ticking clock on it because all it's going to take is somebody to come out, do it right from the start, and captivate everybody's attention, clearly and easily. So let's start with that. I want to go with Rory first. Rory, what is your day one look like for Outriders? What are you doing as this countdown counts down to the demo?
I mean, my day one. What is my day one Outriders? You mean on the actual demo when the demo goes live? Yeah. What am I going to do?
Yeah, what's your plan?
I'm 100% like gonna live stream it. Like I'll figure out whatever time the demo actually launches. I'll boot up a live stream on YouTube and just gonna go in, pick up the what's the name of the Pyromancer. I'm gonna grab the Pyromancer and I'm gonna test out all of the powers of the Pyromancer because I'm indecisive between 2 of them, which is the Pyromancer and the Devastator, because Devastator's tanky boy and I love tanks. But I've heard that you can kind of like build around the Pyromancer to also be very tanky. So I'm just going to be experimenting with it and figuring out which one of these 2 is going to be my main class. And obviously I want to feel what the gunplay is like, see if it feels like it's solid. I want to, just test out how the difficulty evolves. I don't know how much we'll be able to test out in the demo though, because, I also don't want the game to just become like, okay, now it's bullet sponge time. Like I want to see as much of that as I possibly can, basically. But just going to dive in head first and test out the 2 classes that I'm interested in.
What platform are you guys starting in?
I mean, is the demo going to be available on all platforms?
It is.
Be a PC thing?
It is.
Okay, then I'm gonna play PS5 100%.
Nice. All right, Chaos, how about you, man?
Me, day one, I'm going to be streaming this with a bit of luck, hopefully. But I will definitely be trying out Trickster. I've got access to about 100 of the mods that I've seen around, so I'm going to be hunting for those. But Trickster's going to definitely be the one I'm looking for, just to go in, see if it's everything it's supposed to be, everything I dream it to be. And if it's not, then I'm just going to weep in a corner and move on.
What makes it everything you want it to be? Like what makes you go from the demo and where you're cursing the fact that time has to pass from 25th to April 1st? Like what is it? What does your litmus test on the 25th look like?
I just want it to be fun, and when I jump into it, I think you can play about 3 or 4 missions of the story. I want that to grab me. Those 3 or 4 missions, I want that to grab me by the kahunas and say, "You're coming with me."
What about you, Johnny? Oh, go ahead.
Me? Yeah, I was gonna say, because if the story is captivating and interesting, and the gameplay follows suit, this is gonna be a special game.
What about you, Johnny?
Yep. Day one for me, if I'm not working, which I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I am. But whenever I am not working, I will definitely be going with the good old tech build. That particular type of support class has always been very appealing to me in all games because they're usually like the big underdog. There's someone that's overlooked in the very beginning, and then towards the very end, whenever they start to get into in-game content, they're like, "Oh crap, we kind of need this type of player." So, and then you're in short supply but high demand. So, I'll definitely be streaming it probably night one whenever I actually do play. And just same as everybody else, I'm definitely going to be hunting, to get builds going as soon as possible because that's kind of my thing. I've been doing builds for a long time, so I'll definitely be putting out build videos as soon as possible.
So Potato says, story and lore are going to be lit. Watch the interview with the main writer on PAX, and I'm hyped for every aspect of Outriders.
I have. This is why I'm very interested.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hoping it plays out the way they envision it, and I hope there's no bureaucratic person there going, no. We need this to be this way because this reason.
Yeah.
We need to have that there, and it's going to ruin everything. I just want the bureaucrats to just go away and let the creative writers do what they need to do and make it really, really, engrossing story that we can get into.
Definitely a story guy, especially when it comes to games, and those are the kind of games I play. My concern from a multiplayer aspect is how that I haven't seen a multiplayer game really nail the story out of the gate. It typically takes, I've always seen it like a couple of patches or expansions. Like 14, I think, is a really good example of that, pacing wise and more. Anthem really kind of like struggled in that area, specifically trying to have that real narrative. Like, while I just adored the characters in the game, like it was kind of like, hey, here's your multiplayer with friends, and then okay, guys, I gotta mute and go on and watch this cutscene and things like that. Well, ultimately that works for like a handful of playthroughs. I hope that the lore and the world in and of itself gives you reasons to go try to hide and go find every nook and cranny and piece of fine.
I mean, one of the things that they're doing that is really cool is the fact that, like, say you want to mainline the story at first, you can do that, and then the rewards actually scale depending on the difficulty and your level for the side quests. So you can basically, even if you're helping somebody out and doing a side quest later down the line, it is still useful for you. You can still get good loot out of those quests.
I hope that you really enjoyed that highlight, and I hope that you check out the full podcast. Again, link is in the description. Thanks for being here, and hope you have a fantastic day, you wonderful, beautiful individual.